Hey everyone, down here from the Tabo concept here. Welcome back to Comic Studio. That the last time video in 2 days ago, we completely managed to do this as well as we didn't able to save for some sort of an image as for charities random stuff. But for today's video, that we're gonna be trying to uploading for some sort of 4 videos like other kinds of time and time as well. And I cannot believe that we're gonna be scroll down into this one time as well instead of Undertale or like anything before as well. We continue to scroll down, but there is nothing whatever that we just gonna be trying to say. We're gonna be going for a round for here, and there is nothing that we're gonna be trying to do like anything before. That I was in Mexico, and we're gonna be scrolling all the way back up. And I never tried to review like anything of comics as well. So for today's video, we're gonna be trying something like this is not gonna be trying to be interested for you, and we're gonna be going for OC comic or original characters like their way. So we didn't absolutely gonna be going for round for tunes, like anything like almost for a cyber hype or like anything before like as well. So we have done this in charities random stuff, but I just refuse to save the image, and I cannot believe that we're gonna be trying to do this as well. So I won't be able to be back for in within seconds, and I should be able to reset one time as well. So am I gonna be viewing for all studios? And before this is actually gonna be going for Nightmare Corruptions and Earthbreed as well. And well, the last time we did this in charities random stuff, but we still don't want to show you about of my drafts as well. And especially that I'm gonna be scrolling down all the way except for the characters, because as you can see for the descriptions, some sprite may be hidden due to containing spoilers. If you use the cringe cookies on this tab, you do not have the credit to her or him. This first tab is full of cringe, I filled cookie run characters. Because of those things isn't going to be recommended like these things as well back in 2 days ago that we just already saw this. In some selection of the cringe cookie folders, the cookies are dressed as characters from the franchise from sprite suggestions. When you hover over one of those sprites with a mouse or view the file name, you should be able to see the name of the characters they are based off or something similar. Credit to the original creators of those characters. I've tried my best to label the characters' names. If anything marked as a spoiler is either marked as for blood-sensitive weapons or to hide a random folder or image. Because, as you can see this, charities random stuff is owned by something like Stupid as well, because as you already noticed that anyways. So as we spoken to for this page 4, now we're open up for this page 5, and we'll be seeing for just a little bit as possible, and it all comes down to do this Scruffiest Comic Studio. So we're gonna be trying to do something to answer around here instead of reviewing for all comics for about this thing as well. So we're in for some sort of cat world, including them. What is this thing as well? So do not repost of her art and edits into the studio without asking her first, because that was a warning, and because that is absolutely when you notice this as well, because of their characters look like edits, like everything it goes. So Scruffiest is owned by Dev Sisters, similar to Cookie Run Overbreak, Kingdom, The Witch's Castle, and the Puzzle World, including Oven Smash, like anything it goes. Shout out to Crablord, Quilkai Me, or the edits of the OCs and stuff. So probably we should be able to go for custom sprite like these, anything it goes. So first off, we gotta be going for edits and arts, even for males and females like there to do this. The OCs were pretty a lot, and a lot of these things. This comic studio or this comic creator is fulfilled with Cookie Run characters. Could be a lot of them. It was and actually for a Cookie Run comic studio like these things is Scruffiest Comic Studio. And shock like these things, they're between three characters as Wintermelon, Strawberry Tart, and Starstruck as well. We're pretty sure we have completely found out. So we don't want to make it for some sort of a flip book, as we're going to make things for something for our first time. And also, I didn't save for some drafts like anything before those. And the banner was actually some sort of crazy things for some sort of stuff like anything it goes. But first thing, it was exactly really weird, some random stuff for like the casualties and casual cookies for a lot of them. And then there must be custom world for some really thoughts like that for. Even though that was pretty various edits like them on, or some sort of names for some sort of mermaids or anything other stuff as there were before. So that must be gonna be actually first thing was cookie edits, and astrology edits, princes and princess in Australia, and the cow, and DNO, Repo, and Sea Fever, including outline edits. What is actually going for canon character art, original cookie art, original content art, Australian art, and cookie fields, and gifted original characters, cavers, espresso mascot, and taiyaki mascots, Lemon Allow McCoo, and Kevin's. Or what has actually looked like anything before. If I just scroll down was that actually similar to Starfruit Cookie? And what is this thing? It was similar like anything but casualties a lot. And I would be ever to be preferred like them on. Everyone looked like casualties, but it was pretty good. And like that for. And if I never be able to scroll down, but how the characters look like this. And it was pretty interested, right? Or not. I have never felt that we're gonna be trying to start around for these entire background. How many pages like that first? Everything is always cats, McCoo, and very cringe like the Gacha Life as well. So, and that must be the original characters were too much, but unfortunately they wouldn't be able to be appear this way, or anything like it's actually gonna be going for around for anything it goes. But looks like there must be items, or like doing to do this as icons. This is actually pretty him or her. This is actually for some sort of these spelling for cats like therefore, and the backgrounds. What on earth is this? Oh no, should be gonna be trying to use a studio crossover, because I guess what we'll now be about to use for some sort of a custom background like anything or studio crossovers like this ones. And I'll be right back as soon as possible if we're finding for right things to set up for its first time before I'll be adding for some characters.